All right, what's going on, y'all? It is about 6:30 a.m. I haven't even stirred the sugar into my first cup of coffee. Um, it's all dark and shit in here because it's first thing in the morning. A fucking Mark ass Selly, Roomy, whatever. He's still sleeping or pretending to. But yeah, it's another edition, my nigga. And we're gonna talk about a couple things today. Mm, just waiting for this Killer Army to pop on. If you haven't checked out Killer Army, check them out. They're affiliated with Wu-Tang, and they're really good. So let's get this shit percolating. There it is. Wu Renegades. Broadcasting from an undisclosed location. This morning coffee with Johnny G. So, as I get my coffee stirred up and ready to drink, let's get into this first topic, man. About not getting attached too fast. Sometimes you can't help it. The person I'm in love with, I fell in love with them. I didn't mean to. I was actually actively trying not to. I was like, oh shit, don't fall too fast. Don't do it. Like, keep a level head. You can't always do that. Stuff intervenes, man. Sometimes it's even spiritually. For me, it has been before. Sometimes, like, the universe is trying to tell you something or teach you something or have you experience something with that person. So, ready or not, you're gonna have your life intertwined with them. You're gonna possibly gonna fall in love. But don't get attached too fast, if possible. Keep a level head. All right, I'm not gonna use no names in this story. I'm not gonna like really say too much that would identify who the person is. So then that it's kind of like makes it a little bit on the better side, not putting them out there or whatever. Because I'm not really into too much of that. But anyway, I got this homegirl, right? And I don't know her like that. So when I say homegirl, is like we're cool. And yeah, we're cool. You know what I mean? We got some similar interests and stuff. We're also from the same town. So I'm not going to say a whole lot more than that about her, other than the situation and the moral of the story. Because that would, that would go further to like identifying who it actually is. I ain't gonna put her out there. So I got this homegirl. I haven't talked to her in a couple of days because, um, okay, this chick, this chick is sexy as hell. Okay, and like I said, we got some similar interests or things about her that made me like, you know what, I want to fuck with this chick. Not necessarily fuck with like fuck or be in a relationship with, although the fucking part, yeah, duh. But anyway, um, yeah, she's a cool chick and she is fucking sexy. So the first time I saw her, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta talk to this bitch. And I did, and it took a long period of her like coming out of her shell to talk to me more. And then, and this was all on social media and shit. And I'll try to make this as short as possible. And then I actually fucking met her. Uh, Me and another homie were just mobbing around, and she popped out, and I was like, oh shit. She looked even better in person. She's like, hey, fool, I know you. I know you from social media. You're my friend on social media. I'm like, yeah. So that day, I didn't really fucking pay much attention. I was trying to tell the homie to fuck with her. I'm like, nigga, look at this bitch. Like, say something to her, dog. He wouldn't. He was being being a little boy about the shit. People never learn. Um, so yeah. So that was the first time I met her in person. And fast forward like almost a year later, we end up coming back into each other's orbit. So long story short, we started talking. Like we started interacting. We met up and hung out a few times, had drinks, had food, had long talks. Like we kind of were clicking a little bit. Then we ended up sleeping together. Okay? And they say that that ruins relationships. No, it don't. No, it don't. It can actually make relationships better. Whether it's friendship or dating, whatever the fuck you got going on, you guys end up sleeping together and having good sex. It could be a good thing, man. So in this case, for me, it was, and I didn't get all fucking starstruck about it. Fucking is normal, nigga. I'll fuck a bitch. I'll fuck two, three bitches today and probably not get starstruck by one of them. If it I mean, I'm not on that timing. But yeah. So we slept together, and then I ended up seeing her one more time. Went out, got some food, fucking talked about life and fucking what we both got going on. Just a normal interaction, how it should be and shit. And she couldn't come back to the crib that day. You know what I mean? I had to go back home. Couldn't make it to the crib. So I was like, right on. Take it easy, man. I'll see you. And then the next time I fucking asked her if she wants to get together, uh, she's like, oh fuck, I don't know, yeah, maybe. And then she canceled. Then she didn't cancel, but anyway, she canceled. So anyway, we are now on like day 3 of the phase of our friendship or whatever, where she is wanted to fucking link up, canceled, then was like, you know what, matter of fact, let's link up, then was like, you know what, tomorrow's a good day, then, and so that's the type of shit I really don't deal with. So at the final fucking end of the day, what I told her was, look, I ain't mad, it ain't nothing like that, but I really didn't appreciate how you maneuvered that. You fucking were supposed to link up and you just didn't pop out and never said nothing about it. Um and then it worked like that. So since it's like that, you obviously can't, like, you know what I mean, be reliable or communicate it when you're not, for any reason. I'm not your man. You're not my girl. Even if we were, we don't got no more obligation to each other than basic respect, right? Which that was a clear respect issue, and I don't deal with that, nigga. I don't care how fine you are or what you have going on. You can be the finest bitch with the most money, nigga. I'm not going for that. So I told her that, and I wasn't. I was respectful about it, or nice about it, whatever. But I was just like, look, if it's gonna be like that, just leave it like that. Um, don't worry about it. And she apologized and shit and told me what she had going on. And uh, I mean, at least she said something, but that doesn't. So what I'm saying is that I was wrong for fucking with her to start with. I got a girl. I love my girl. Believe it or not, since I'm doing shit like this. But you know, I won't say I was getting attached, because obviously not, nigga. That's just the homegirl that I ended up fucking, that I ended up like enjoying, actually genuinely enjoying her company. Nigga, shut up. I'll fucking rock your shit. Anyway, the moral of the story is not that I was, but I saw that it could have started getting that way, and then she would have done some corny shit, and it would have bothered me. Like, more than it did. That shit bothered me because I don't like corny shit. But you see what I'm saying? If I would have got attached, or this would have went on further, which is probably a good thing it didn't, I would have got attached and it would have bothered me and it wouldn't have been worth my, you see what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been worth my emotional investment and the impact it would have had, because somebody's like got their own issues or shit going on, or they can't like they can't like they can't do they can't do the minimum or the right thing when they're dealing with another person, whether it's a friend or not. It don't matter, nigga. There's some shit that's just cut and dry, simple fucking basic rules to living. So yeah, guys, don't get attached. You know what I mean? Don't get attached. Like, don't keep your mind and your heart open. Just don't get attached. The second thing, because we're already like deep into this video, is don't take shit personal. That's one of the 4 agreements. If you've ever heard of the book 4 Agreements, that's one of them. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. It's fucking awesome. Okay, so one of the 4 agreements is don't take anything personal. People are, and this is, I don't give people passes, and that's not taking it personal. I rarely, if ever, give a motherfucker a pass for anything big or small. Check a nigga, check a bitch, check a little kid, check a bird, check a parrot, check. Yeah. Check that shit like a fucking microphone at the studio, dog. Seriously. Because I'm not going for it. But, that don't mean you have to take it personal. People, and it's not an excuse, people are going through their own journey and experience in life. They have their own reasons. And half the time when somebody does some lame shit, it's not originated in you. It ain't got nothing to do with you, how you are, what you did, what you're doing, or anything about you. It's because they got some type of fucking problem. They got some type of flaw. They got some type of unhealed or unworked. They got something. And it just comes out with how they deal with you. So, do you need to fucking check their ass or set a boundary or address it? My answer would be yes, but some people live some type of like non-confrontational fucking, I don't know what the fuck people got. And I'm not saying they're wrong either. Me, I check motherfuckers and address issues and set boundaries and stand on them. But you don't have to, and you don't have to take things personal when people do punk shit, because that ain't got nothing to do with you, bruh. And if it's not something you need to address, or not something that you're willing to or going to address, of course you're going to think about it. Of course, it's going to throw you off a little bit, like, what the fuck? But you don't have to take it personal. That's them being a buster or not being adjusted. Fuck them, homie. If it don't affect you in a practical way, just maybe move on with your fucking business.